Hey everybody, happy New Year's Eve. So we wanted to talk about what happened in 2023 with us and R&D Customs, and then we wanted to talk about our projects. So we want to start out with R&D Customs. We came together. I had my Recreational Destinations YouTube channel, and Dan and I decided that we were going to bring it together and have R&D Customs, which we had the name for a long time, but we decided to move forward with it. So we started out the year, and early in the year, before we had the shop, which we'll get to in a minute, Dan got the 67 Firebird for me for Father's Day. And right after that, we came up with the Monty SS project. And then we had the CUDA, and we had the other projects, but the big thing that we did was, first off, we got rid of R&D or my Recreational Destinations, and then formalized the R&D Customs YouTube channel. And then
we got our shop.
Yeah, we did. We started looking for a shop. So we found this shop, and it's about 1,000 square feet, maybe a little bit more. I think it's 1,050 or something like that. And we have 5 projects in the shop. And we have a 2002 or 1602, excuse me.
Yeah, it's a BMW E10.
Yeah.
Then we have a BMW E30 stashed in the corner.
Yep.
Then we have our E-body. We have our 73 CUDA.
Yep.
Our 67 Firebird. Our 85 Monty SS.
Okay. So we took off and we forayed into the LS realm. So we've got an LS for the Monty SS, and we've got an LS for my Firebird.
We have an LS in the Camaro.
Yeah, well, we haven't got to the Camaro yet, but you're right. We have an LS in the Camaro. So the CUDA, we finally got into the shop where we can start working on it, and we got a lot of AMD products for the CUDA to start building it. So number one, if you check our videos, you can see we cut the front off it, and we're working at skimming all the parts that we want on or off that front end so that we can put them on the new front end. And then we're starting to work on the cowl. We removed the windshield today, and that's where we're at on that project. On the Monte Carlo SS,
we have some panels that were back ordered that have made us wait for a while.
It's kind of on stall, so we're getting work done on the others because the floorboards and the supports under the chassis need to be rebuilt. So we needed to get some parts from AMD, and they're not available till the end of December.
But they are on order, and we're waiting for them to come through.
Yeah, which is the whole game with, ordering parts. So we'll be getting back on that next year. But then we had the Firebird that we got some parts on it, and we got it stripped down and leveled up, and we're going gangbusters on that.
You pretty much have the tow board on the driver's side
done. Yeah. That's all solid. Now we're mounted on jack stands on the front, really solid. We got the cross piece in for measurement and also support.
I know you've been working on getting the floor pan out of it.
Yeah, that I'm halfway through on the floor pan. I've got to get the rest of it out. But I have to get this side shored up. I don't really want to take the rest of it out until I get the rocker in for solid, for good. So
get it nice and
yeah, I've got a couple panels that I bought from AMD and also no, those are both AMD. And then I've got a rocker panel that I've got to put in there. So once I get those in there solid, I'm going to call that a win, and I'll take the rest of the panel out, or rest of the floor out. So I got the inner and outer ready to go in. Just got some brackets that got to be fixed. Big one that we got this fall was we picked up a 2013 Camaro SS, and that is a LS3 6-speed. The car is in really great shape, and we're looking forward to doing some racing. We want to use the M3 and the SS, or the Camaro SS, to do some racing, whether it be some autocross or power tour, that kind of stuff. We want to do some cruising and some driving this year, and we've got a little bit of work to do on the 04 M3. We've got coolant. Want to put in cooling fans, and
I bought a whole rebuild for the whole front, a whole cooling overhaul for the front of the car.
Yeah, so that's important that we get that done. And then I think we had a couple other things that we want to do with that, but exhaust, right?
We
wanna-
want to do an exhaust, and then I had a steering position sensor that
Yeah.
I need to do.
Yep.
But other than that, it's squared away.
Yeah, so that's going to be a lot of fun. In the Camaro, really it's a driver right now, but we have cosmetic stuff we want to get done to it.
We're gonna end up putting a new quarter on.
Yep, new quarter panel. It's got a new fascia and grille that came with the car. So, but those are all paint things, right? So that's cosmetic. So driving, we can drive it. I've taken it on a trip and it drove really well.
It's a great running car.
Yeah,
It handles
once we
nice.
got the hub, it needed a hub. So we got a hub. Once we got that in, no problems with the car. Running, driving, it's spectacular. We had it detailed and it's amazing. The thing just shines. So we had a really good year this year, and we're looking forward to next year for continuation of the projects that we have. And we really want to get this Monty SS in paint. We want to get the floorboards finished, the engine in, and start on the fun stuff. We got picked up a transmission for it, 4L80 or 4L60E, and then we're gonna get that in there, get the mounts made. You know, got tons of work to do on the Monty, but the Monty's been neglected for the last couple weeks. So while Dan and I were both off for holiday, we really kicked butt on these cars and that on the muscle cars. That was our plan. So we had a really good year, and we're looking forward to another good year next year. So thanks for being with us. You know, we've really enjoyed a lot of growth, and thank you for all the new subscribers. Thanks for everybody who's been stopping in and seeing where we're at. So we're just look forward to a new year.
Yep.
And happy 2024 to everybody.